Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Robb here for Southwest Florida Television. Looks like we got some rain maybe headed our way here. I'm in North Naples at Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park. We had a really high tide last night. The tide's going out now, but a very high tide, and I've been seeing a lot of our big sea stars washed up way up on the beach. Like here's a massive one. This is a massive 9-armed sea star here. We're gonna pick them up and put them in the water the best we can here. Temperature 62 right now. This is a gigantic 9-armer. But like I said, they're washed way up on the beach this morning. They're all along.
There are tons.
Did you put any back?
There's so many of them.
You can't. It's unbelievable.
I'm pretty sure they'll be okay though.
The tide's still going out, so they got a long time. The ones that are way up here, I'm going to put them in for sure. You finding anything though? No. Yeah,
There's a lot of shells down there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Shells, cool. Mike and Maria said there's a ton of sea stars. Let's see how high these are up on the beach. Way up here on the beach. Definitely want to help them out. Because we're 2 hours away from low tide. So it's going to be a long time before the water gets up there. The water's really cloudy, churned up. You can see it's rough. Just another day at the beach in North Naples. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. How is everybody doing this morning? We're up in Area Roy right now. Roy and Audrey's bench under the pine tree over here on the right. Another sea star way up here high and dry. Nasty storm out there. Looks like it's coming towards us. Much cooler today than yesterday. Much cooler. Darn. There's another one. Nice size one there. Another nice size one. Sea star rescue time. The water looks horrible. Absolutely horrible. The wind shifted. It's kicking up the bottom. The wind's coming out of the northeast or northwest. Rose, good morning, Rose. All my friends, my beach friends, good morning. Happy holidays. Darn, more of them. Right down here, another 9-armed sea star, and over to the left I see another one over there. There's no way these guys are going to be able to crawl down to the water. But you can see the tide came up really high. See the weed line up here? Really high this morning, early this morning. Pick these two guys up. Take them back out to the water. And that water's rough too. Hopefully they won't get shoved back up on the beach. Is all you can hope. Huh. Can only do so much. There's another one. Another one down here. They're all over the place. Oh, that's what Mike was saying. He said they're all over. Elsie said the beach is just loaded with these sea stars. Where's Pete and Nancy? They got a mission here on their hands. Putting all the sea stars in the water this morning. Well, it's nice to know we got so many of them. Yeah, it looks like our beach took another beating. Those trees didn't get cut down. That's no surprise. Yesterday the wind was crazy. But they're going to be taking those trees down up ahead of us any time now. Maybe today. It was scheduled for yesterday, but because of the high winds, they couldn't do it, obviously. Man, look at this. All the way up here on the beach. And these are huge. These sea stars are huge. But look how high it is up on the beach. This is a big daddy here. Look at the size of this thing. Look at the size of that. It's mammoth. Grandpa. Old Grandpa here. Keep my fingers crossed that rain stays away from us. It's not looking too good right now. Might have to be running for cover. The water temperature is 74 degrees. Pretty warm. A lot warmer than the air temperature right now. Mike said there's a lot of shells down the beach too, down to the south. So we might have a busy morning here. Man, it must have been rough here last night. You can see all the seaweed. Look, it came up to the dunes up here. Look at that. The water was up to the dunes here. See, I don't think that tide's going to come up this high. Our next high tide. See how cloudy that water is. It is really churned up this morning. There was a little tornado came through to the north of us yesterday. I think it's close to where our friend Kentucky Kim lives. Hope she's all right. I think it was in the neighborhood she's at. I'm feeling some sprinkles here. Feeling some sprinkles. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me here. Not very exciting here, just walking along the beach, picking up the sea stars and putting them back in the water after an extreme high tide this morning. So we're up at the north end of the park. Up in Area 5. Shells way up here. Way up here. I cannot see down here. It's still dark here. Actually, the camera helps out. That rain's definitely approaching here. I can smell it. I can smell the rain in the air. boy. Another big daddy here. Big daddy. They're still all alive. This one's kind of sleeping here, but he's fine. Put him back in the water. Hopefully he'll get carried back out. Tomorrow night, 3rd Street South, Christmas walk. I'm going to do a live feed on 3rd Street South tomorrow night. Hopefully we'll catch the snow falling. I'll probably be starting that live feed tomorrow evening around 6:30. Expecting to actually see a few of our beach friends down there as well. Okay. Just come up here to the trees and turn around. Start making my way back down the beach. See what that looks like down there. See if I missed anything. Boy, water came way up. Came up past this sign this morning. Unfortunately, carried some sand away. Right now, there's beach where there wasn't beach the other day. How cool is that? Whoop. Almost missed something. Almost missed one. I was looking out in the water. This guy's trying to crawl. He's trying to crawl, but... You can see now that it's getting a little brighter what the water looks like. Very, very murky. I don't want to get rained on today. It's too cool. I don't mind getting caught in the rain when the temperature's up in the 60s or 70s, but when it's down in the low 60s, I don't like that. Don't like walking on the beach wet, especially with the little breeze blowing. 49 in Phoenix. That's not so bad, is it, right now for there? Boy. There is quite a few shells up here. See them all here? I need a little more light to see them. My eyes are just not that good anymore. I'm hoping to maybe next year get some eye surgery. If I can afford it. I think there's going to be some good shelling here this morning. Some good shelling. If you're into shelling, you might want to start getting ready to head over to the beach. Lords, good morning, dear. Happy holidays to you. Happy holidays to all my friends. Look, we got a stranger here. What's going on? How are you doing?
Good, how about you?
Good, man. God, you've grown so much. How long have I been seeing you? 3, 4 years?
That's right.
Man, you're like,
About 4 years, well,
yeah, watching you turn into a man. It's awesome. It's awesome. Makes me feel old though. Thanks. What's that? And all the sea stars. You seeing them all over the?
One of you, he put 10 back in the water.
10 of them. Yeah, I must have done at least 10 right here. They were, I mean, all the way up in here.
Are they really?
Yeah, they were all the way up into the high tide line. Yeah, because the tide's still going out.
Yeah.
Are you working at McDonald's?
No, well, I'm working up in Ohio.
Oh, okay.
Ohio's the city, but this summer I will work. Maybe here or whatever.
So you're just down for the holidays? Awesome.
Yeah.
It's a little different temperature this morning, huh? I'm kind of sorry I didn't put long sleeves on when I got out here. He's laughing at us.
Even colder, you know.
This is warm to you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be 50 tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh
So
boy.
you need warm sleeves.
Yeah, for us Floridians, that's
That's
a
cold.
big deal.
Is
All
the
right.
trees cut down?
I don't think so. It looks like.
Looks like it's still
Yeah, I can't believe they would have cut them
too
down
windy.
yesterday. Yeah, that wind was crazy.
there. I actually had to walk down to the park on the way back down yesterday. It was too strong to walk.
Yeah, and it just was getting windier and windier and
I
windier.
know.
So, all right,
All right, we'll see you
it's
when
good
we're
seeing you. Yep. That's Dexter's grandson. Down for the holidays. Yeah, we had quite the wind here yesterday. The highest gust was 77 here. As I said earlier, there was a tornado, small tornado, an F1, but still a tornado. Did some damage, tore up some homes, uprooted trees, damaged cars. Thank goodness it was nothing like the one that hit up in Kentucky. Woo! Let's not forget about all those people. Remember, a lot of people without homes this holiday season because of that big tornado. Let's not forget them and the families that were torn apart. Sad, sad, sad. So far, I think I'm lucking out here. That storm's just staying offshore. Well, that's good. There's some, Dexter said they picked up at least 10 of those sea stars and put them in the water, so that's good. I'm sure there's a lot of people that'll be busy picking them up and putting them in the water. Not just me. Just remember, if you pick them up, be gentle with them and don't throw them in the water. Set them down in the water. Try and get them out into, not right, don't put them right in the edge. Walk out a little bit into the water with them. Thought I was going to see our friend Robert here this morning. I thought he was going to be out here on the beach. Anna, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Mr. Koopa. He's here? Where is he? Mr. Robert, I don't see you. Where are you at? I'm walking by Roy's spot now. I see somebody sent 100 stars here this morning. Whoever did that, thank you. I appreciate it when you appreciate me. Robert and I are gonna make a trip down to Marco Island. I think it was December 2nd. He was checking the tide charts. I'm gonna try to do a live feed from the very southern tip of the island. It's gonna be low tide, and you can only get around the point at low tide down there. So there's supposed to be really, really good shelling down there. So we're going to see probably be a lot of people down there. Come January, that's when things really start to pick up here. Lots of people want to be here in Naples in the wintertime. Good, it looks like somebody's picking them up here. I don't think we're gonna see any dolphins. I can't say positively, but it's pretty rough out here. Interesting storm clouds, huh? Whoop. Here's one over here. Here's another sea star down here. Get this guy out into the water as best I can here. Gotta be careful when you're walking out here when it's cloudy like this. There's some little dips that can catch you off guard and trip you up. Stay down there, bud. I always kind of make sure they're anchored in the sand before I let them go. Try to give them the best chance possible. Keep from washing back up here. Looks like a lot of beach got washed away here, or at least pulled back out into the water, unfortunately. Another big daddy. Another big daddy with a little stubby arm. Ooh. This guy's lost a lot of arms. A lot of little arms missing there. You can see what they look like when they start growing back. That's kind of cool. His replacement arms coming out there. They've been out of the water for a while, so not a whole lot of movement. Two more right here. Two more right here. Check if there's any up higher. I've been finding them way up here high on the beach this morning. Holy smokes. Another one down there. All right. Pick a couple up at a time here and get them out there. Got to be real careful with them. Some light up here to the north. Little break in the clouds. Area Roy up there. horseshoe crab. That's a dead one. It's not moving around. That is a dead horseshoe crab, unfortunately. It must have gotten pretty rough here yesterday with that storm. There's a lot of things have changed here along the beach. A couple more. Going back into the water. That's some nasty looking clouds, aren't they? Some nasties. Huh. Another dead horseshoe crab. Another dead one here. I don't think it's, yeah, not getting any movement here. A little one. It is a little one. There's its eyes there. Too bad. Too bad. I definitely wouldn't want to step on one of those when I was out in the water. We have seen some pretty big live horseshoe crabs during my walks over the years. We've run into a couple of them crawling around on the beach. A couple of them were pretty darn big. Some interesting colors going on there. Here the beach is nice and clean, just like somebody took a broom and almost swept it off here. This is the very south end of Area 4, coming up to the skybox up ahead of me under those pine trees. Pete and Nancy. Pete was funny out here yesterday. That wind blowing his beard. Had it blown back on both sides of his face. Looked like a big set of handlebars under his nose. Oh, holy cow. Some big stars here. 3 big ones here. 3 massive ones over here. Four. This one, this poor one. Oh, there's nothing left to this poor guy. He's been so whipped around. Look at this poor thing. Nothing left to him, just a hub. Just a hub. Get him anchored the best I can. Nice big cockle shell down here. Nice big cockle. Jan's favorite shell, the cockle shell. I hope Jan's okay. Jan and Jamie. Another cockle. Get those other 2 sea stars and put them in the water. Trying to see if they're moving. If they're trying to get back to the water. Hey Becky, thank you for the stars. I just happened to catch that as I was looking down at the camera. Usually looking all around me while I'm walking. Hoping the sun's gonna pop out here. But I'm not holding my breath. Some kind of nice colors up there. Up to the north. Almost looks like a painting. Oh, come on. Pete and Nancy, where are you guys at? You could be out here rescuing all these sea stars. I mean, they're just everywhere. This poor guy's upside down. Upside down. All turned around. Look at them. All over the place. All over the place. Another one over there. Looking for some interesting shells while I'm at it here. Another little horseshoe crab. A little dead one. Darn, I don't know what killed him. I don't know what killed the little horseshoe crabs. Put these guys back in the water. There's a pile of these sea stars here on the beach, a pile of them. Amazed at how much stuff is washed up here. Couple horseshoe crabs and the sea star. Horseshoe crabs have expired, but this guy's got a fighting chance. Another one over here. Another one up here. This one's upside down. We'll get these three out. Another one next to it. More of them over here. If the tide was coming in, it'd be great. But unfortunately, the tide is still going out. There's a dead crab here, darn it. Not sure why we're seeing the dead horseshoe crabs, the dead crab here. I don't know what kind of crab that is. Oh, my back is getting tired from bending over. I need somebody to help out here. Where's my beach team? Oh, got to straighten up here for a minute. I almost didn't make it out this morning. My back was killing me when I got out of bed. I looked like a 150-year-old man walking around the house, all hunched over. Seeing a couple big broken whelk shells up on the beach, like this. That would have been a beauty. That would have been a beauty. twisty. A twisty, as our friend Tammy calls these, the twisties. A lot of conchs here too. A lot of fighting conch shells out here this morning. Didn't see any conchs inside of them. A lot of fighting conchs. Florida fighting conchs. Haven't seen any 5-arm sea stars either. Just all the 9-armers out here. I'm down by the skybox, by the way. Moving kind of slow this morning. Moving kind of slow. So bear with me. Got a few stars here this morning. Thank you. I appreciate that. Remember, if you like what I do here, if you enjoy my morning live feeds, my beach walks, and some of the other things I share here on Southwest Florida Television's Facebook page, you can show your appreciation by sending stars to any of my videos, not just my live feeds, any of my videos. Or even better, you can send a tip to my PayPal account. You can find that link in the description of this post. Believe me, every dollar is appreciated. Right now, through April 1st, any more dead crabs up here. Any stars that you happen to send now through April 1st, Facebook doubles them, so thank you. I think it's a dead one. Yeah, dead blue crab. Sad, sad. They're tasty. Oh, more sea stars out here. Have to get them on the way back. So close to the water and yet so far. These two are way too high up on the beach, aren't it? Oh man, this is nuts. This is nuts. Way up here. Crazy high up on the beach. There's no way these are going to make it back to the water. There's no guarantee the tide's even going to come back up this high to pull them back. What do you do, huh? I just can't let them lay there. Get run over accidentally by a ranger. I'll get the ones that are up high first. Sea star saves. Save the stars. They are amazing, amazing little creatures. Healthy ones too. These are some big healthy ones. There's still some up there that are closer to the water. Yeah, hopefully somebody will pick up. If not, I'll get them on the way back. Another dead horseshoe crab. A couple of them. I don't know what could have killed them. What could have killed these little things? Hopefully it's not red tide. Let's hope red tide isn't rearing its ugly head here. So sad. Interesting creatures. They're like prehistoric. The horseshoe crabs. Not sure what this is. These floats, is it an old fishing net or something? I don't. What the heck is that? That is gonna stink to high heaven here. Ooh, all that seaweed as it dries out. Yuck. Phew. No clue what's in there. Not sure if I want to know. Oh, here's another sea star up high on the beach. I can't just walk past it. You know me. I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker when it comes to saving our critters. And it's because of you guys. You're the reason I'm out here. If it wasn't for your friendship and your financial support, I wouldn't be out here doing this. So consider yourself sea star savers. Hey, don't forget, tomorrow evening, Christmas walk on 3rd Street South. Going to check out the lights, the snowfall. It's going to start around 6:30 tomorrow evening. That should be fun. Yep. Give me a time there, Tammy. How long have I been on here? It's probably time to start live feed number 2. Whoop. Gonna have to chop a little piece out to get it on Instagram. All right. I'll be back in a little while. Stay tuned. Go grab a cup of coffee, freshen up your coffee, get another donut, a muffin, whatever it is you got to do. I'll be back in a little while. Be sure to tell your friends about Southwest Florida Television. Help spread the word and share the love. Spread my mission of bringing awesome people like you together in the mornings, one beach walk at a time. If I don't see you later, have an awesome Wednesday. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strong. Tally ho, my friends, tally ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. God bless. Merry Christmas to you, Susan.